You want to go outside? It's a bit on the chillier side this morning. I think fall has come a-knocking. Come on. Alright, come on. Take you out for a few minutes. It is chilly. No wildlife. Take a quick glance around. No wildlife, no raccoons. Probably the only wildlife I will see will be the squirrels running alongside the top of the fence, or the hydro wires, because they're crazy like that. So good morning, happy Thursday. Boys have to get ready soon, but I have a few minutes. So I took Lois outside so she can get her grass munching in. But it is a cooler morning. Yeah. It's fall, y'all. There's also this wildlife right here. I'm not sure. What do we have here? A Lois? Yes. Eat the grass while you can, while it's still green. Yeah, look at all these leaves. Whew. I'm gonna have to start raking soon. Alright, it is that time of the morning. Time for a cup of coffee. Who's up for a cup of coffee? Or two, or three. Gotta fill up my sugar bowl. Yeah, pretty soon. Getting to the bottom here. Yeah? You think so? You think it's time for a treat? And if you just heard Henry cough, well, that's because he's home from school. Yes. Yes! Okay! Oh my goodness. She's like, give me what I want. And you don't get hurt. Yes, you want these? Are these the treats you're looking for? Yeah? Even though you already had some. Yes. Going outside for that little bit of fresh air made you hungry for treats, huh?
Hello, but I just throwed up twice.
Yes.
I throwed up twice.
That's why he is home, because he threw up twice.
And I feel Lois treats.
Yes, and she got more treats. So.
Look. Show them.
Yeah, she's eating them. Spoiled cat for sure. Yeah, he got up, and we're just gonna play it safe. He threw up, and right before his time to get ready, he threw up again. So playing it safe.
But this time I got in the toilet.
Yeah, this time he got in the toilet. So
let's look at my new haircut.
Goals.
My new haircut.
You got your haircut.
Yeah.
Because today is picture day at school.
But then
unfortunately.
they do again who's not here.
Yeah, they do a reshoot for the kids who are absent, so he will be doing that.
But it's not right away.
I'm not sure when they do that. Probably, I don't know, a few weeks. Yeah, I think before the end of the year.
Maybe, but I gotta pick my costume.
Yes. Yeah,
but I'm not going to be wearing it to school.
So this might just be a coffee chat kind of video because I have him home. So if you're having a cup of coffee or tea, enjoy. Cheers.
You should put that away.
Yes, I know. I got to put it away. I haven't done it yet.
I think...
Oh, it's good.
Wait, I got to go get Taco. Taco might be hungry.
Taco is sleeping.
Taco's hungry.
Oh, she was sleeping. She doesn't know she's about to get a wake-up call. Yeah, he woke up, he was fine, and then 20 minutes later, he threw up.
Yeah,
so.
I want pancakes. I want pancakes.
You want pancakes?
Yeah, I love pancakes.
Good morning.
Where's my food?
I did not order a wake-up call.
Where's my McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
McDonald's.
Coffee with Taco. Alright, so Taco is back in her home, probably snoozing as we speak. She got a wake-up call even though she didn't ask for one. So, yeah. Yeah, so just to play it safe. It wasn't like a bad throw up, but it was still throw up. And, you know, you don't want to be anywhere, you know, just in case if you do throw up again. You know, it's like when you have, you know, diarrhea, you know, you want to be close to the toilet, you know, so, yeah, so he's staying home today. I'm not sure what made him, you know, throw up, but yeah, better to play it safe. Yeah. So, yeah, so no raccoons today outside. The only thing I saw that was wild was squirrels. So that's good. The poor little guy. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, I'll leave in the description box down below. We had an unexpected visitor. It was quite a surprise because we usually don't see raccoons around here, and I know they usually come out at night, but sometimes you do happen to see them in the daylight, you know, but we never see raccoons around here. Even when we go out and we come home at night, we don't see them at night. We'll see stray cats, but yeah, we don't really see raccoons. So yeah, he was unwell because when he would walk, he was wobbly, and he had 4 seizures. So I hope he's okay. I don't know. I googled it. I should not have googled it, you know, but why a raccoon would have seizures, and I should not have googled it. I really should not have. Curiosity gets the best out of me sometimes, you know, because I was curious. And I'm like, well, what caused that? Like, why would a raccoon who was a chunky guy, you know, and I named him Lazarus because I honestly thought he was dead when he had a seizure, and he was like slumped over half on the, excuse me, I had a cough. He was half on the ground and half on the flower box I have out there by the shed. So I thought, oh, he's dead. He's a goner. That was it, you know. Yeah. So, and you know, he stayed there for a few minutes, and then he got back up. I was like, okay, maybe he's not. And then he went behind the shed, and I'm like, okay, he's definitely going there to die, because when animals know that they're dying, they want to be left alone, and they want to be, you know, in a certain area where it's like, yeah, they're by themselves, and like you can't really get to them easy, right? So, but no, he came back out from the shed, and he was walking around, and so yeah, it was just like, okay, Lazarus. But I looked it up, and there are like 2 diseases, and one of them, of course, is rabies, but it wasn't that. Rabies hasn't been around here for 20 years. But it's always good to play it safe, because you never know, obviously. But the other thing was distemper, which is a canine disease that raccoons can get, and it's a virus. Raccoons, coyotes, you know, they can get it, and he had quite a few of the symptoms. You know, he had the seizures, he had the wobbly walking, they could have a hard time seeing, they could be blind. I'm not sure if he was blind. He seemed to know where he was going, but he was wobbly when he walked, and he did have seizures. The last 2 seizures were really, really bad, and I think they were like 15 minutes apart. You know, they were like, yeah, really close together, because he had a seizure, and then like I would say, yeah, 15 minutes. I would say at least 15 minutes, and then he had another major one, and then the Erenati came towards the end of that seizure. So yeah, and there were other symptoms, but those are the ones that I've noticed that, yeah, he had that. And so he could have had distemper. I don't know. I just googled it. Yeah, but that was like the main thing that popped up why, you know, a raccoon would be having a seizure, was because of that. Yeah, and it's an awful disease. It can be painful. So, and there's no cure, there's no treatment, there's no vaccine. you know, so your only other option is to euthanize them, unfortunately, which is like, which is sad, but you don't want them to be in pain and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, alright, I had to go help Henry. Yeah, you don't want them to suffer, and you don't want them to be in pain. So when I read that, I was like, oh, I hope that wasn't the case for Lazarus. But yeah, I was talk about mood change, you know, like woo, boom, yeah. Oh, I was like, yeah, it felt good though with getting him help, because and it could take, this disease can take anywhere between like 2, I think, to like, what was it, 2 to 4, something like that, weeks, you know, and it's like that's awful. So, but yeah, and like it was hard to watch him go through that. It was hard seeing him suffer like that. Yeah, it was, you know, hard to watch. I know, he was cute guy though, chunky. Yeah, he was really cute. Yeah, I would, yeah, bring him in the house. Oh, it's just a stray cat, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that was our adventure yesterday. It was quite an adventurous morning, and like we were outside just like keeping an eye on it until the Humane Society came. And they came, like 2 thumbs up for the Humane Society. I was impressed. You know, the hubby called right at 10 o'clock. He did call the other place, but there was no machine. When he called them, I didn't tell you guys this, but he was like, we have a kangaroo. And I'm like, raccoon. When he was leaving the message, and I'm like, oh, when did we move to Australia? Boy, you know, if there was a raccoon, I mean, if there was a kangaroo out there, that means I have to lay off the Baileys, right? Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, but the other place did call back, so I do give them credit for that. They actually did call back an hour and a half later, but he got through to him and decided right away, and they got somebody here in like 30 minutes, and that's how far they are from us. They're like 30 minutes away from us. So yeah, they got here prompto, and yeah, I was impressed. Yeah, really was. Yeah. So I hope Lazarus is okay, but even if he isn't, he's, you know, in heaven, and I'll see him again. I will. He'll be with all my other pets that I've had, you know, all my cats, and, you know, we had a sheepdog growing up, so he's up there, and I had a rabbit, you know, so he'll be, you know, somewhere in the bunch. I hope he's doing okay. Like, I hope. You know, it's hard not knowing, but yeah. But then again, I don't want to know. You know, I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was yesterday, and now today we have a kid home sick, and it was special day, so we will have to wait for the day that they reschedule it, to knock on wood that he's not sick that day. Yeah, I go figure. So like, he'll still get his picture, but I don't think he'll get the class picture. But you don't need a whole bunch of class pictures. I have a few, and half of them I don't remember, so you know, of my classmates, yeah, especially from grade school, you know, it's like some of them I remember, but like half of them it's like, oh, yeah, who are you? Yeah. Or I'll remember them, but I don't remember their name, you know, because that was just too long ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so, oh, and my dad, I talked to my dad. He finished watching Mandalorian. Okay, we got him hooked on Mandalorian. He finished the first season, and I told him, okay, you have to watch the book of Boba Fett next, okay, because what happens at the end of season 1 of Mandalorian ties up at the end of season 1 of Boba Fett. So you kind of have to watch Boba Fett, and then you watch season 2 of Mandalorian. So, and then season 3 comes out, I think, in the new year. So we're eagerly waiting for that. So yeah, I got him hooked. I did. He's hooked. Yeah, they are good shows, and they're just really good. And yeah, and he's been watching. So he's watching that. Not he. I mean we. We have been watching. We just finished Loki. Okay, we finished watching Loki. Oh my gosh, so good. I am loving the Marvel series. Before that we watched Hawkeye, and that was really good. Yeah, loving all the Marvel series. We're still watching She-Hulk. We have the last 2 episodes to watch on that. But yeah, we watched Loki. We started that the other day. I think we watched like 2, I think, a day, and yeah, we finished it yesterday. Really, really good. Like, really good. Oh, I just love Marvel.
So you bought more potatoes.
I go shopping tomorrow. That's all I have.
So you have 2 bags.
No, 1 bag.
Wow, you're losing my mind right now.
Yeah, I'll join you. I'll lose my mind with you. I'm sure it's wandering around here somewhere. Along with my sanity. They're having a party together. I'm okay, really. No. Yeah. Yeah, so we've been watching that. My dad's been watching Star Wars. Henry kind of watches the Marvel shows. He kind of tunes in, but not really. I think it's more me and Casey into it. But when it's Star Wars, he's really into the Star Wars ones because he just loves Star Wars. And when we went to my mom and dad's last weekend for Thanksgiving, and he was like, "Okay, let's put on Disney Plus," and he put on Mandalorian like right away. And I was like, "Yep, that's what we're gonna watch." So really, I think it's Henry that got my dad hooked. Yeah. But it's a good show. The only downside of it is that it's too short. You know, the episodes you get like around 7 or 8. Loki, I think, was 6 episodes. At least with She-Hulk, we got 9, so that was like a couple extras. So that was nice. But it's just they're too short, and you just want more. You want more. Like that's like gimme, you know. Like, yeah, because you get hooked right away. Yeah, and so I cut Henry's hair last night. Well, the hubby started to cut it, but Henry didn't want to go bald because the hubby shaves his head. He's been shaving it for, I don't know what, the past month, I think. I'm not sure how he's going to feel about that, having a bald head in the winter. I don't know. But he didn't want to go bald, so I took over. I cut the back with the buzzers, like short, but not too short, and then I used the scissors on top. I did the best I could. I'm sure I could like go back and like fix some areas, but he's happy. I can't remember his last haircut. It was probably sometime in the spring, I would say, and the only reason why he didn't get cut was because he wanted that length. He wanted to grow it out, and it's like, okay, because he's 9, that decision is up to you. What you want to do with your hair is up to you. The only thing that you have to do is take care of it. You know, you have to brush it, you know, and if you want to style it, you can style it. But it's up to him. You know, some guys look really good with long hair. They do. I mean, you have Jesus, you know, and you have Solly from Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Hello. And you have the guy who plays Loki. Like, hello. Like, yeah. But they take care of their hair, right? So, and plus it's like, you know, because he was 9, and yeah, it was long, it was shaggy, but, you know, the decision, it was up to him. And, you know, he's at that age where he's going to start deciding and like figuring out what he likes and what he doesn't like. You know, this is the age where you grow as a person and you figure a lot of poop out, you know. And one of those things is like your hair or like your fashion, you know. So So like he wanted to grow it out, and you know, plus like, you know, he wasn't hurting himself, he wasn't hurting anybody else, and number one, he was happy, and that's all that mattered, you know. And yeah, I mean, we did hear about it, but you know, it was up to him. And then he decided to get it cut because the back of it was starting to bug him. So yeah, cut it, but he wanted like the top long, so like he could still put like gel in it and style it if he wanted to, but it looks a lot nicer, and he looks a little bit older, which I did not sign up for. No, I did not sign up for that part of the haircut. I know, but yeah, he does. He looks a little bit older, and but the one part that gives me the biggest problem is the cowlick in the back, you know, little piece that sticks up like a fell fuzz hair. Yeah, both boys have that, and they get that from my dad. Yeah, my dad passed that along. Wasn't that nice? Yeah, so that part just kind of stubborn. Doesn't matter how you cut it or how short you cut it, it still sticks up. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure I could go back and like fix a few errors, but I don't think he'll let me. So it may not be perfect. It is my first haircut. I'll get better with practice. Did I know what I was doing? No. Edward Scissorhands probably would do a better job. You know, but it looks decent, and you know, it doesn't look like I put a bowl in his head and did that kind of haircut. So I think that's what matters. And it does look good. She does, yeah. But afterwards, because like sometimes you don't notice until like, you know, you're done, and then like he goes and has a shower and he washes it and he comes out and his hair is wet, and then you're like, oh well, wait, I gotta fix that part, and I go in and I go fix it, but there's still probably some areas I could fix. We'll see if he'll let me. If not, it's not really that noticeable. No. And he's happy with it, so you know what, if he's happy, that's all that matters, right? Yeah. All right, I'm going to finish my coffee, and I'll check back in soon. All right, so it's much later on in the day. The hubby went to pick up Casey. Henry's doing a lot better. He's just relaxing, taking it easy. So yeah, he should be good to go tomorrow. Yeah, I've just been taking it easy, taking my time doing stuff, and cleaning out the back a little bit, getting another bag ready for Valley Village. Yeah, I have like a big pile that seems to be growing. So, oh, I think they're actually home. Really? Is that time? Yeah, they're actually home. Speaking of Casey, yeah, I've been cleaning the back, and there we go. Hi! How was your day?
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, I made it.
It smells like chocolate mints.
It's mint.
Yeah, I got a box of Junior Mints. So I clearly lost track of time.
Hello.
Hello from Casey.
I like those.
You like those? Your breath's gonna smell like mint. Alright, so yeah, I got like a box for Valley Village, just like a small box, and working on another bag. I have a bag upstairs actually too. I got quite a few upstairs. So yeah, Valley Village ship. Yeah. And go in the near future, because I got poop to drop off. Yeah. I was going through like the stuff that we resell and organizing the cupboards, doing that. Organizing what I got for Halloween for their goodie bag, you know. Well, it's in the, I put it in a tin, you know, this year, but you know, little goodie, you know, treats, and write down everything that I have for that and for the Halloween treat board I want to do, and that way, you know, I don't overbuy. I know what I have, because I'm really good at buying stuff and toss it and forget about it. Yeah, that's me. come home and it's in the bag and okay, put it in the back, you know, or in the back closet. Just toss it in there, and what usually happens is I forget about it, and it has happened before. I think like a couple years ago with Christmas, finding stuff that was for their stocking, but finding it the following year in February. You know, it's like, oh yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to like prevent that and keep everything organized and keep a list of everything, and that way I don't overbuy, overspend, and you know, like I just throw out the right amount, and I don't buy too much for the Halloween board. And I might make something for that too. Oh, careful, floor's a little bit slippery. I don't know, floor is slippery for some reason. So yeah, so I made my list and got everything organized that has to do with Halloween, and a few items for Christmas because I've been shopping early. Yep. Good. Blue Gatorade. Oh, it's making a sound. Anyways, I'm just going to end the vlog, say goodnight. It's probably long enough, and I kind of want to continue tidying up in the back, doing that. I'm almost done, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, but we will hit up No Frills. That's another thing I have to do, make a grocery list, because I've been slacking on that. I need to make a grocery list and stick to it. I've been doing pretty good, but I think when I have a grocery list, I really stick to it, and I don't like buy too much more, maybe a couple extra items, but you know, I don't go too crazy. But having a list for groceries does help. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, oh, it's never a dull moment, and I need a new sweater. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, yeah, and it has holes in the back too. This is from Giant Tiger last year. I'm going to stop buying Giant Tiger clothing. I know you get what you pay for, but this kind of ticks me off after a year. Wore it for one season and it's like, hi! Yeah. Has more holes in it than it should. Let's just say that. Yeah. Oh well. I'll find another one. Alright guys, so take care of you lost. I'll see you next fun video, and thanks for watching. Alright, and as always, hello. Yeah, hello from Henry, and
Bye.
don't for now, bye.